Hey everyone, welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now, in this video, I'm going to rank every Michael Myers mask in the Halloween franchise. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I finally decided now's the time to do it. Now, one thing I want to stress is that I am not ranking the Halloween movies in this video. I'm only sharing my rankings for the masks used in each movie, which could vary greatly from how I would rank the actual movies. So, kick back, put on your favorite Michael Myers mask, and let the rankings begin. Let's go! So I will be ranking the Myers mask from my least favorite to my most favorite. And I want to stress right up front that these are only my opinions based on my personal likes, dislikes, and preferences. So if your rankings are vastly different, that is awesome. And I look forward to reading your rankings in the comments section of this video. I always find rankings fascinating and how diverse our opinions and preferences are of things like this. So I love that. Okay, coming in last place of my mask rankings at number 13 is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 mask. So this is my least favorite of all of the franchise. I just don't like the Hobo Myers look. It's just something I never was a big fan of. And the biggest part of the mask that I dislike is just how much of it's missing and torn off of his face. You know, the part of the mystique and the mythology and the mystery of Michael Myers is just that blank face, that blank mask. And I don't like seeing flesh behind it. I just don't, that's just not a look that I was ever a fan of. So this was an easy choice for me, coming in at last place. All right, coming in at number 12 is Halloween 5. Yes, Halloween 5 mask. This mask really throws me off a little bit. It's just, there's something about it. It just doesn't look right to me. The face doesn't look like the right shape. And for me, it's the one mask that just never looked like Michael Myers in a lot of ways. Just not happy with the shape and the look of this mask. So yeah, that's got to be my number 12 for sure. All right, coming in at number 11 is Halloween H2O. Yes, I love H2O, but the mask is very low ranked on my list. As you guys know, the movie went through several different masks, I believe, for this final version that we got. And even then, we have some scene. There's one scene where it's actually CGI'd in that particular scene. So there are definitely some mask issues. There's no doubt about it. There's no denying it. It has its issues when it comes to the mask. So H2O, I love you. I love the movie. One of my favorite sequels. But unfortunately, the mask does rank number 11. Okay, coming in at number 10 in my Michael Myers rankings is Halloween Resurrection. Yes, I guess H2O and Resurrection, it's almost fitting that they are back to back like this, because that's where I rank the mask as well in this case. However, it's a little bit better than the H2O mask in my opinion, but not by very much. It still just doesn't have the classic Michael Myers look in my opinion. And it's not terrible, but it's definitely not amongst my most favorites by any means. So out of 13 masks, yeah, it's coming in number 10. All right, coming in at number 9. My next mask is from Halloween 4. Yes, Halloween 4, what a great movie. It's one of my favorite sequels. However, The Mask is definitely in the lower echelon for me. It just did not quite look right. I don't hate it. It's not distracting or anything, but I think there's many more masks that are better than the H4 mask. But I do enjoy the movie. But as far as The Mask goes, you're coming in at number 9. Next up at number 8 is Rob Zombie's Halloween 1. His mask used here, I thought, was a very much improved mask over the previous films. And yes, even though I'm not a huge fan of the zombie movie, as you guys all know if you've been on the channel for a while, I do give credit where credit's due. And in my opinion, I think the mask is decent. Did a decent job on the mask. Much better, again, from where it had been right there recently to that timeline. So I don't hate the mask. Don't like the movie, but I do like the mask at number 8. Okay, next up, coming in at number 7 is Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. There is something about this mask that I always liked. I always found it very creepy for some reason. It always stood out to me as a mask that I liked. I mean, it's right there in the middle of the franchise in terms of the mask ranking. And every time I see the movie, from the first time to even more recently, I still find that mask to be very effective. So I really enjoy the mask in Halloween 6. So that is my 7th ranked Michael Myers mask. Now coming in at number 6 is Halloween 2. Yes, Halloween 2 from 1981, the original Halloween 2. What a great mask it was. I know it was the same mask as the original film. However, it had not been taken care of at all. And when they used it again, and it wasn't, you could tell the wear and tear on it, and it just didn't quite fit right. So because of that, I never felt it looked right. Although it doesn't look terrible, I just don't think it did not hit like that first mask, even though it's the same one from 78. So for those reasons, it is number 6 in my rankings. Now, here we go, guys. We're moving in to the top 5. And to start the top 5, we're going to go with the bang, because this is going to be number 5, number 4, and number 3 all together. Ladies and gentlemen, my number 3 through 5 ranked masks are from the David Gordon Green trilogy. So ranking them in the order, I would have Halloween Ends at number 5, Halloween Kills at number 4, and Halloween 2018 at number 3. I did these as a trilogy of masks because basically it is the same mask. It's just altered and modified according to the events of each film. So I love the mask that David Gordon Green used for 2018. I thought it was a fantastic return. Closest mask, in my opinion, that we've ever seen to the original. So it is fantastic. Love all variations of the mask. But of course, number 3, the original 2018 mask, is definitely my favorite of the 3. But again, fantastic job. 100% hats off for them getting it right. It looked very good. Okay, guys, moving on to my number 2 ranked Halloween mask is the 1978 flashbacks from Halloween Kills. Yes, that's right. This mask they modified and used for these flashback scenes are absolutely fantastic. I love this mask. I'm telling you right now, when I saw this in the theaters, or on the screen rather, I remember thinking to myself, oh my gosh, they actually got the mask back. Like not the original, but the mold. They actually got the rights back. They're going to use the original mold. And because it looks so good. Now, obviously, that's not the case. They got really, really close with it. But I have to take my hat off. This mask right here, that is beautiful. It's excellent, and I never once was taken out of those flashbacks. I was in those flashbacks. I believed them. I even asked myself at first, I thought I was watching archived footage of 78 that we never had seen. That's how much I believed that mask to be real from 78. So very good job. So yeah, number 2, that was easy for me. That's my number 2 favorite of the franchise. And coming in at number 1, we all know what this is. You guys all know this was not going to be a mystery. It is going to be absolutely Halloween 1978. Coming in, the OG original mask. There's nothing like it. It is the absolute gold standard of the Halloween franchise. And again, with the exception of the flashback mask and Halloween Kills, which I think did a great job. I mean, Halloween 2018, all 3 of those movies did a great job of getting close. But the first is always the first, and it is always the best. In this case is no exception. Halloween 78 OG mask, number 1. I don't think it'll ever be topped. I can't imagine anyone will top that first mask, but you never say never. But it hasn't happened in all of these years, 40 plus years. So the closest we got to it, again, we just had this recent trilogy, which gives me hope that if the future variations come up for Michael Myers, the reboot in a few years, that we're going to have one even closer to the original. Or just get the molds and let's go. Start it up from scratch again. Either way, guys, that's where I'm going to leave it for you guys. That is my rankings of the Michael Myers mask from the Halloween franchise. Now, I want to know what you think about my rankings for the mask. Do they match yours, or do you have a completely different ranking? I want to know your opinions, your thoughts, ideas, and your mask rankings. So please start leaving those right now in the comments section below so we can discuss it together. And I am excited to see what you guys have to say with your own rankings. Well, that's going to be it for this update, but I'll be back soon with more Halloween and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thanks for watching.